What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a Xurkitree sweep. Now Xurkitree is one of my more favorite ultra beasts and I wanted to do a specific video on it. Now Xurkitree is very good in special attack obviously, so I'm going to be going for a physical one. Its physical move ball is pretty garbage and I wanted to try and come up with a strategy to make a physical one work. It was actually fairly difficult, but I did come up with a couple of little strategies. Anyway people, if you have a Pokemon sweep you'd like to see, leave it in the comments section. The playlist is below. I'm going to try and cover Pokemon we haven't done before, or any like strategies you think are really good or I should give a go. Put them below there. I always read through the comment section. Right, I actually got a... I don't want to give too much away about this, but I've got a special video coming up on Sunday. That'll be like New Year's. I think that'll be New Year's Eve or something like that. I've been working on that for a little while. I don't want to give too many clues away. It's not a theme team and it's not a Pokemon sweep. It's not like a normal type of video, but it's one I've been working on for a fairly long time. So that should drop on New Year's Eve, I'd say. Well, most time zones. So that should be pretty fun. I know you guys are going to like it because I have asked I've asked a couple of times. Not too often, but I have asked a couple of times. So just I might put a little more clues out during the day on my Twitter or on the community YouTube setting thing. Right, anyway, let's get into this one. So Xurkitree obviously is a great special attacker. I want to run a physical set, right? So its physical move pool is very limited. There's no real... I didn't want to pass it any attack or anything like that. I wanted to do all the work itself. So obviously I just wanted a sticky web on the field because I wanted to run Adamant Nature. I really kind of had to. Now with Beast Boost, I could not get anything to boost other than special attack, even when I dropped everything to the lowest EVs. Like even if you managed to get 0 IVs in one of the stats, it just wasn't enough, so it's very, very frustrating. So with the Pikachu here, I've got the electric terrain to set up just to help my electric type moves. Now I was thinking about running Wild Charge, but it wasn't really viable for taking like a whole team of Pokemon out, so I had to use a slightly different move. My Pikachu is absolutely going to get wrecked there. Well, I think a water gun would have sufficed taking Pikachu out. It's got pretty frail defensive. So with my Smeargle strategy, obviously I couldn't go for opt for a Spore this time. This was actually a Confuse Ray Attract set. I've also got Focus Energy on this. All I'm doing is passing Focus Energy to the Xurkitree because I want to try and get some critical hits happening. That was like one of the only ways I could make this set work, and it was pretty good. It took me a fair lot of attempts just because Pokemon just kept tanking the hits all the day, and it was quite difficult. Anyway, so I'm going to get Quick Attack. I did have the Focus Sash on this set, and I'm going to be able to bat and pass into the Xurkitree. I'll give my full explanation after the video. Peace. Alright people, hope you enjoyed that one. That was pretty good. Let's go over what my physical Xurkitree actually was. I'll give a full in-depth of what my team did and how I went about it, and the counters, obvious counters. And I'm also going to suggest some Xurkitree sets as well. Probably some more viable ones than the one that I'm using. Plus, I got a pretty funny like WTF battle at the end, so make sure you stick around for the whole thing. So the Xurkitree I was running, we had Thunder Punch. I ran Thunder Punch instead of running Wild Charge because I obviously wanted to consecutively KO Pokemon. You could definitely go for Wild Charge if you want to run a physical one for more power. Now, I had Electric Terrain power up my Xurkitree's electric type moves, which is good. Plus, I had the critical hit going. So, the Pikachu had the terrain extended. That's why it lasted so long, if you're wondering too. So, I had Thunder Punch on this. I had Power Whip. I had Brutal Swing and Giga Impact. Like this, the moveset on this physical moveset is very, very shallow and limited. So I ran Max Attack, Adamant Nature, Max Speed. I had Scope Lens, so that gave me a +1 in crits. The Smeagol passed a +2 in crit to me, so that actually made all my moves 100% crit. So every time I'd use a move, it'd be 100% critical hit. So I really did need that. There was really no way to boost its attack at all. It had really other than passing stats to it, which I didn't want to do. And that's kind of how I went about it. As I said, Beast Boost never got like boosted or anything like apart from special attack. So it was the ability. I wanted to get rid of the ability, but it was very, very difficult in singles to do that. It just really didn't work. So looking at the other members of my team, I just had the Pikachu. These are just like raw base sets as well. They're not exactly what I use, but I had the Electric Terrain with the Terrain Extender, a really handy item. So that makes the Electric Terrain last for 8 turns instead of 5, which, I really actually did need on those critical hits. So looking at a bit of a more viable Xurkitree set. I've used this guy a couple of times. So we've got the Water MC Rain Dance to boost the speed. We've got Thunder to land 100%. We've also got Tail Glow. So with Thunder and Thunderbolt, I had them on there as you could opt for the Psyche MC Hypnosis. So you could go with a Thunderbolt for that one, or you could go for the Rain Dance with the Thunder. And the other coverage move I'd probably use on that is Energy Ball. You could also opt for Grass Knot as well. That could work. So with the Rain Dance Thunder set, Tail Glow, I'd replace the Thunderbolt with Energy Ball. And on the, you could run the Psyche MZ Hypnosis set. That works. So I've seen that's probably the most common set, but I ran the Rain Dance the Thunder set. That works really cool. Quite a fun one to use. Max Speed, Max Special Attack, obviously, and then after you get a Beast Boost, you're just continually getting boost in Special Attack and just continually snowballing. Very, very powerful Pokemon. Not the fastest Pokemon, so it could have maybe some support from Sticky Web or some other Pokemon, but that's about it for this one. Enjoy this battle. Is like WTF, seriously. This person was crazy.